Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have once again another absolutely infuriating thing when it comes to PS5 and Xbox Series X scalpers and scalpers as a whole that are basically over here just giving us another headache because they try to keep on going through all these massive mental gymnastics just to basically go and justify them being a scalper. This actually kind of comes over here from someone who's actually been in the news beforehand too, where it actually runs into a scalping service, and basically they're basically trying their best to be like, we're making businesses, we're making young entrepreneurs, and we've actually seen kind of similar statements like this before and kind of covered up some of these subscription-based products too as well. And just some of the things that I keep on always seeing are the fact too that it's actually pretty much delusional. And it kind of goes in times into the same kind of thoughts I had before on this previous type of topic. So I want to go talk about this again because these articles are floating around and make their way all around here in general. So if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch room as well, link down below. And of course, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Same with that Coinbase too as well. And I appreciate all of you guys so much for watching. So let's go and dive into the video itself. So I'm sure you guys all know PlayStation 5 scalpers, Xbox scalpers, GPU scalpers, or pretty much anyone out there, no matter what they are, kind of bottom of society, and I'll stand by that and have said that for quite some time. But the one kind of big thing is that sometimes people are trying their best to go and sell the actual way to go and scalp. So you either see this from, say, like botting measures or trying to sell botting measures, or especially for this one, this is for a Jack Bayless, who is actually more so someone who does the aftermarket, basically subscription plan for folks to go and essentially utilize the software to go and scalp. Now, this is once again just mental gymnastics because guess what? If you're trying to go and justify this anyway, you're still a scumbag either way. So let's go and talk about this because this article has actually been getting a lot of steam all throughout these past, well, few hours. So basically this is in regards over here from Video Games Chronicle, saying PS5 and Xbox Series X scalper claims he's creating young entrepreneurs. Jake Blaze of Aftermarket Arbitrage attempts to justify his scalping subscription service over here. So the owner of the prominent scalping service claims he's now helping to create young entrepreneurs. So this person's actually been in the news before. We actually covered this not that long ago. It kind of has somewhat of a similar style, but this one's more so trying to go invest and push towards the idea of he's okay making money and selling these scalping softwares because he's making jobs. He's helping the economy. He's letting people be their own boss babe out here, which in all honesty is almost somewhat a slap to the face out there because there's so many other various things you guys can go and do to be profitable and make money besides trying to go and take away from someone else like all these scalpers have been trying to go and do these past few months and years. At this point, it's getting pretty long. So this is Jack Bayless of Aftermarket Arbitrage, runs a subscription service where members pay him 30 euros a month to be informed of new restocks, available goods such as the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. As of right now, with 1,500 subscribers, Bliss is now in a position where he claims to be earning around $60,000 a month by helping other people buy desirable items in bulk and reselling them at higher prices, often before the rest of the public have a chance to buy them at the original cost. So first and foremost, I'm just very happy. Like, I think probably the biggest thing I can be happy about this is the fact that scalping prices, at least here in America, have been going down considerably. There is still a bit of definitely a market for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, a little tiny bit, but thankfully we're slowly getting close to the end of this really big restock drama. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be readily available in this next second, but throughout these next few months, I'm sure we'll have a lot more casual and normalized prices when it comes to these. And hopefully at the same time too as well, this subscriber count will go down because we do not want to go and see scalpers and basically botters keep on making money. And this amount of money is astronomical, especially for someone who's just anything on the age of like 40 at this point, is nuts. So basically with his claims stating he's very in tune with his moral compass and conscious that families can't buy consoles because of his business. So first and foremost, you're basically admitting, like, yeah, I'm basically taking away the insulin from the diabetic so I can go make some money. This is just like, these people, these scalpers are always discussing you. No matter what you guys go and try to justify or say, it just rubs me off the complete and awful, like, worst way. He also did go and tell Sky News before that he believed the benefits outweighed the drawbacks. Yeah, obviously the benefits outweigh the drawbacks because you're making money and you're basically taking away money from other people and basically maybe people have to go spend more money and essentially go and waste even also people's times and like it just... Like, do people not ever look in a mirror? Like, do you just ever have issues sleeping at night because you're basically just wasting probably thousands of people's of times? Like, Like these scalpers are delusional. So he basically goes and says, I get to see the flip side of the coin in the area that the media and general public who hate us, quote, scalpers, don't see. I've been doing this stuff for the past year. You're scum. There's no way you could justify it. Like literally, like, yeah, you're helping maybe like a small group of people to basically go and like basically scheme more money. Okay, to me, owning a PS5 or Xbox isn't a necessity. It's a luxury, okay? If you're able to afford 450 euros, basically you're able to be able to spend the extra 100, should be pretty marginal. If you got cash ready to splash in that, which I would probably go and agree on too. If you want to buy a console, it is expensive. You do want to make sure you have some disposable money. You have to pay rent. You should go and focus on obviously paying rent first. Well, yes, some families are going to have to pay another 100 euros. What you don't think about is our members. They've got 30 consoles. They're making $100 on each one, and then they're making a good month's salary in a couple of days. Why am I thinking about these random scalpers families? I don't care. I'll literally like just get a normal job like anyone else. What on earth are you even saying over here? This is basically like someone trying to go do the biggest mental gymnastics to go and justify them to make it last as long as they can to keep on milking this money. Because the same person's probably not going to be making as much money when these scalpers are not making as much profit, especially how they are here in America. This is just ridiculous to go and see. This is just ridiculous. He also did go and complain that many of his subscribers are very young, and he's helping them create their own businesses. This is not making a business. Like, I'm no offense. If you're a reseller, like you're pretty much bottom barrel of all the type of businesses out there. Guess what? You have to go pay taxes literally if you're going and selling drugs on the side. It's not a business. It's not a proper business. It's just a disappointment. You're literally also using someone else's infrastructure and making someone else rich when you're basically a scalper. Just do your best to try to go make a few $100 for every single month. This is not a business. That's not a business. Like, that's just, you're basically just going and trying your best to go in a big pandemic, because we all are still in a worldwide pandemic, to go and take advantage of other random families. And a lot of these are just like moms and dads trying to be nice for their parents. We saw so much of that throughout the holidays. And you're trying to go and say this is a business. If anything, like, my mom would probably go and be like, what on earth are you even thinking? Whenever you go and see this type of stuff, this is just the biggest disappointment. Well, what they're doing is they're becoming entrepreneurs. They're going out, creating a side income, and they're doing something that 90% of the population can't be bothered to do. This is like, dude, this is just some guy trying to go and sell his own botting service, and I'm so happy that the scalping prices keep on going down and down and down, because this type of stuff infuriates me. And this is also the same thing. Some subscribers have been scalping enough consoles to let them quit their jobs. And this is why I think a lot of folks that always try to push you guys to not buy from scalpers, wait the extra few weeks or an extra month or two to go get from normal retail, like, you know, Walmart or whatever, because when we see this type of stuff, it just is so infuriating to go and see. This is disappointing. This is just sad to go and see these scalpers being this delusional, then they think that they're doing the world a big service. They're not, and they should be disappointed themselves, because it's just very sad to go and see. Now, I mean, obviously, I want people to have as much money. I want people to be able to spend time with their kids, but I don't want someone doing this to and the takeaway from someone else. That's always been my morals for it. If I want to do something that's a scheme, I want to do something that's actually beneficial towards society instead of basically essentially stealing from folks and from retailers who just don't care. They spend more time with the family and their kids. That's great. What about the lovely parents out there trying to get consoles for their kids? What about their little kids who have basically been stuck inside in the quarantine and they have nothing else to do with their spare time? What about all those people? Do you care? No, they absolutely don't. We've had people who have been able to renovate their house. That's awesome, with money that they basically stole from kids. Like, you're literally stealing money from kids. Like, I don't know how else you want me to word this. They bought their kids a climbing frame. That's great. And they made another kid go and cry. They bought their wives new cars. You want to what? Great, because they're spending all their money. Guess what? They're going to have to go pay taxes on it. This is going to definitely go and drop at some point in the near future. You want to what? If you want to go and try to go and spend all your money on brand new cars, absolutely go for it. Have fun. We had one of our members, he was $20,000 in gambling debt with. I think they actually mentioned beforehand too as well. And we've took him on. He's been with us for the year, and he's now in the clear, and I think he's made a significant amount of money. Which is probably just going to go gamble away again, because these are the type of people that are just scalpers, apparently. They're just in there in the first place. Now, this guy's just trying his best to go and sell his weird scalping software, without a doubt. But guys, it's not even worth it. You're not even making that much money as a third-party seller anymore, and it's just a big disappointment going and seeing these people prioritize making money by any way they possibly can, whether it does, like, even if it affects someone else super negatively, or even hurts a child, it's not worth it. This is disgusting. So basically, if Bailiff's claims are true, they also highlight the scale of the current scalping problem, which we've kind of been highlighting up a lot on our channel itself. There's a lot of scalping issues, a lot of botting issues, even still to this day, although thankfully it's not as prevalent, and especially towards walk-ins and big bundles, we are definitely seeing a lot more people against scalping, which is very, very nice, and a lot more against botting too on top of that. as well as the same kind of big issues. If you could have big groups of people making money off this type of stuff from reselling, that kind of shows that there's just a lot of folks affecting everywhere. Now, thankfully for us in America, I want to say it does kind of seem like a lot of us are more on the chilling side on this. And while he is also saying that 95% of subscribers don't use bots, as well, they're absolutely using bots. They're absolutely doing this without a doubt. All these big like sales scalpers that can have 30 consoles on the side, they're using bots. This guy is just lying to everyone. It's just disappointing to go and see. So give me your thoughts and comments down below, because these scalper issues, whenever I see this, it just makes me so sad. And especially just buy from retail. Don't buy from third-party sellers, from Facebook or eBay or whatever. It's not worth it. Save your money. You give it a few more weeks, few more months, you'll be able to go get one retail and probably a lot easier. And I got you guys. So if you guys want to subscribe, I'll try my best to keep you guys up to date with the retail news. So if you guys want to, or for our PS5 giveaway, so you don't have to go give any money towards a scalper. As well, the Amazon link's always down below for the PS5 digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get a bunch of free stock and free money. Same with that Coinbase too as well. And I just appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Give me your thoughts and comments down below. And I'll see you guys all later on throughout today for a bunch more videos. Love you guys.